This smells like gin. Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today we have a new bottle on the cask, and that's a Cody Road Whiskey. Cody Road Whiskey, never heard before. It's a whiskey from the Mississippi River Distilling Company. So a rather young distillery. I can show it to you here. And it's a batch whiskey, so they make it in batches. It's a rye whiskey also, and was made in 2015. It says batch number 2, bottle number 279. So what do we have here? First of all, we have here a little thing that says 4. It means it was somewhere on the whiskey fair already, showed around to the people, and it cost €4 the glass. I did a little research because I actually have never been to the Mississippi River Distilling Company. I did a tour through the USA, but that wasn't on my route. I did 3,500 kilometers through USA and then through Canada. So I did a lot of driving, and unlucky for me, I didn't visit this distillery. So where do they get their stuff and what do they make? First of all, the raw material, the rye, is all from Illinois. And there are sources all over, I think their website that we get from the distributor that kind of say similar things, kind of say something else. Because the other source says it's 25 miles away from the distillery. From a range of 25 miles, they get their rye. And they're actually right at the border. So 25 miles radius actually leads you out of Illinois. So don't know. And the other source says it's up the hill from the distillery. Even more precise. But it's basically what they want to say. It's local stuff. It's really local stuff from America. Also, they do high distilling on column still. And also they have a pot still from Kote Distillationstechnik, which is a German manufacturer for distilling equipment. They actually do small stills, and they are relatively low in investment, let's say it that way. So all the craft distilleries are easily to put up with this equipment because they also supply the fermentation things, and they also give you courses how to operate the equipment. So when you buy their stuff, you can actually set up a distillery. You just have to get the raw material, get to know the techniques, and then you can start your own business. And when I know the person, he's from Austria, Kote Distillationstechnik, and yeah, maybe I'll get some time to talk with him about how to set up a distillery. Every batch is numbered, and we have batch number 2. I've had a few look at the distillery on their pages, and they don't use the big casks. That's usual for craft distilleries. They don't use the big casks, but the small casks. First of all, less investment, and second of all, faster maturation, so you can release a relatively young whiskey with a good flavor because it has more contact to the wood relative to the volume. So there's more contact for all the whiskey in the casks. They are about 30 gallons, which is about 114 liters. Relatively small because the American Standard Barrel, the ASB, which Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, all the big ones use, are 200 liters, which is 52 gallons, plus minus a gallon. If you're interested in about how to make an American Standard Barrel, I have a video here from the Brown-Forman Cooperage that they manufacture a lot of the American Standard Barrels. And what I also found, they're pretty transparent. Batch number 2 was bottled on January the 13th by Martha, Bob, Mary, Stacy, Mike, Scott, Ryan, and Gareth. Don't know these people, but they bottled my whiskey. Let's have a try. Enough said. A big plastic cork. Oh, that's a big hole for a bottle. %40 alcohol, made from 100% rye, 80 proof. So we have a 100% rye product. I think a few days ago, yesterday for me, a few days ago for you, I posted a video with 90% rye content, and maybe this is even spicier. Oh my god, this smells like gin. Oh, very spicy. I always get these pine cone notes, but this time it's a bit different. I would say it's a bit fresher. It's a bit, yeah. It's like, last time I said, it's like walking through the woods with the pines around you. It's like that, but in the morning. Like when you have that that fog and all the moisture still settling there, and yeah, very fresh. Also a little sweetness going on. Very intriguing. Ooh. Not that dominant, but you have a lot of that spiciness, rye spiciness, baking spices, and for me it's also the pine note. So a little wood in there as well. Also, and a very subtle sweetness. Oh. I would have expected more of a punch, like there, here I am, rye, 100% rye, but it starts to build up, and then you find all these flavors of the pine with the freshness, maybe a hint of peppermint in there, and then it's gradually degrades and becomes less of a spice monster, and it fades out with a fresh note. Maybe a bit of sweetness also. Yeah, a bit of sweetness. Very interesting whiskey. Young distillery. And for that they've not been around that long, I have to say, kudos. Great product. Have a look around. I think it's on the American continent. It's more widely available. In Germany, we just recently got this. We never got the first batch, so we got involved with the second batch. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you have friends who might find this interesting, if you're interested in, then please share it with them. And if you're interested in whiskey in general, then please visit Whisky.com, and we have a wealth about information about all kinds of whiskies from any country in the world. Thank you for watching.